Alright, now that our handle is on up there, I need to go ahead and do the wood for the bottom right in here. I'm going to run it underneath this seat, and it's going to have to be a cutout for this here. A little chain hooked to it so you won't lose your plug. That's funny, because unless it had a swivel right here, that wouldn't matter any. The plug has to turn. Anyway, we can take that ignorance off. Unless I can find a swivel. I don't know. I'll mess with that later. I'm going to do the wood running underneath this seat and over to here. This wood has got to be able to come up to get to the plug. So there's going to have to be a cutout for this. And let's see, we're probably going to want to put the little pull tab, after I clean all this out, back here again, so we can lift it up and get to the plug. We'll have to measure this out, go ahead and cut the wood, and try to scribe up through here. Might could put a little pin right here on there and do that. Anyway, I will show it as I do it. Well, there it is all in. I pretty much did what I said. I marked it out, you know, cut it out, laid it up on here, and got underneath it and just marked down a little bit, and then I figured out, you know, how far it needs to go in. We're going to double up on the foam underneath here, if I can get all this crap up here. One-handed situation. This will come back flush to the back here when you get the foam in, and it will be able to be lifted up, which is the goal, and lay back down flush. And we even let a little groove for the carpet, so it will count that in on the back here and the sides. A little groove down that side, a little groove down this side. That was my original mark there. Just went over it a little bit, but that's how it's going to be. Should fit just fine with some carpet. Left a little play in it. Right now, let's lay it down. We also had to measure up, you know, how far up it was going to go with the foam. Okay, with all that done now, it's time to go polyurethane this. The others are over there. They've had their, I'll have to look at the chalkboard now, however many coats. However many days, it's been 2 a day. We can poly this, we can poly that piece, the center bench piece, oh yeah, and the little side cup holder there. Alright, might as well take these out here before I wash the brush from doing the other ones right quick, is what I was hoping to do. If it didn't take too long and it already started to dry on it, get these polying. Well, we've got her all flipped back over now, and now we're starting the long process of sanding her down to put on the, I guess you'd call it, armor on the bottom of the boat, using something called goop. Used it quite a few times now. It's extremely good crap. We're going to get back on this now. It takes forever. We're hand sanding, and that's about the only good way to do this if you want to get it all down. We're getting it down pretty freaking good, and the paint thinner and all that we put on there at the beginning chipped up a lot of the paint, so it's coming off pretty easy at least. So that's saving some time, but it's still going to take quite a while, so we better get back to it. Alright, it is drying time. This was a 2-day deal to do the bottom, because I had to do the, well, from where we're standing, the right side first, and let that dry, and then I had to come over here to today, and I've been doing it all day because I had to, you know, sand this whole side down over here. And let me find this backlight button, see what that do. Perfect. Hardly nothing. Anyway, after doing the sanding on there pretty much all day here, I had to finally got this on around dark time-ish, and now it is a full dark time. Put it on pretty freaking thick. We'll never have to worry about any leaky rivets or damaging the bottom of the boat after this stuff dries up. And this stuff here on the right, it's not exactly dry yet. You can, if you press hard enough with your finger, you can still see a fingerprint on there. So realistically, it takes about 2 good days for this stuff to dry. So this side here, nothing we can do now to the entire boat for about 2 extra days now.